The allocation of funds for road maintenance under Uganda Road Fund has become a subject of controversy in the newly created Western Regional City of Arua, with the two divisions of Aivu and Central. Arua Central Division Member of Parliament Jackson Lee Atima has expressed his disappointment over the road fund allocation for Arua City's road maintenance. The discontent stems from what he believes to be unfair distribution of funds between the two divisions in the city.
The office of town clerk and the engineer decided with the chairman of the road committee to allocate unfairly the monies that we received. The 3 quarters of the financial year which closed, by that time we received 500 million. And then there was the last quarter which ended in June. We received the extra 300 million, but making the total of 800 million. But the allocation of this 500 million was not fairly done, which I protested in our meeting.
Atima questioned how Aivu East constituency, which is not an administrative unit, has been factored in as one of the beneficiaries of the road fund.
The two divisions of Aivu Division and Central Division are administrative units that are set by the government for service delivery. I protested the method and the procedure of allocating this money based by constituency, because those are not service delivery points. Service delivery points are the divisions which should have been Central Division and Aivu Division. Looking at constituency as service delivery points was wrong. 2, the allocation of giving 58 million to Central Division, 180 to Aivu East, 180 to Aivu West was erroneous and with malicious, which I protested, and I rejected to be part of this work plan approval.
Geoffrey Feta, the road committee chairperson, also the constituency member of Parliament Aivu East, says the allocation were done after the assessments by the city engineer, and asked the road committee that he chairs was only to adopt the reports, and that the roads in his division are significantly longer than those in Arua Central. This justifies the larger share of funds for Aivu East and West.
We selected a number of roads. In Central Division, we selected 35 roads. In Aivu West constituency, we selected about 11 to 12 roads. In Aivu East constituency, we selected about 13 roads. So these roads, the cost of doing a road depends, 1, on the state of the road, 2, on the distance of the road.
These allocations seem to be in proportion to the length of the roads to be maintained, as argued by the area member of Parliament for Aivu East.
In Central, we have very many roads, but they are short because of their nature. There are those roads which are 0.3 kilometers, there are those which are 0.5 kilometers, there are those which are 0.8 kilometers. I think the maximum is about 2 or 3 kilometers. And those short roads, we have selected 35 of them.
This money we are using, the 800 million that came the last financial year, is the IPF of the former Arua Municipal Council. And this money should have been actually used in Arua Municipal, which is Central Division. But Central Division has been deprived by having 18 kilometers of road.
Now, I have heard of this argument of some people that the cost of money which was spent in the Central was small. A lot of money was spent in the East or in the West. I think this is a lack of sense. A road is a public good. You do not drive on a road based on which constituency you come from. It is a very minute argument by people who don't have proper political binoculars.
The Uganda Road Fund Act of 2008 stipulates that the fund may be applied for routine and periodic maintenance of public roads, road safety activities including erection of signposts, operational expenses of the authority, administrative expenses of the fund.
The committee is given mandate to guide, to manage on how road fund is operated. Yeah? The road committee, they sit and they agree. And at times there are disagreements. You get the point? There are disagreements. But we have 2 divisions. We have Central Division to answer the question right, we have the Central Division and we have what they call Aivu City Division. So we have 2 divisions.
According to reports, Aivu East and West constituencies received a substantial sum of 180 million shillings each in the first release of Uganda Road Fund meant for road maintenance. Additionally, Aivu East received 214 million shillings for road network spanning 64.6 kilometers, while Aivu West was allocated 172 million shillings for its 51.8 kilometer road network in the second release. In contrast, Arua Central Division received a significant smaller sum of 58 million shillings in the first release and only 87 million shillings for 18-kilometer road in the second release. Dennis Oringi, Western Television, Nilecast.